Hello, Dominic from BMT Spain, the website for beginners to advanced players. And today another video about the backhand slice, the 4 important points for me. I have seen a lot of information lately which I couldn't agree with, so I'm going to repeat what I think is important in the backhand slice. And the first point is the grip. I recommend for all levels the hammer grip or the continental grip. I know there are some players who have that one-handed backhand grip, Eastern backhand grip, which can be okay for higher contacts, but can cause problems at lower contacts because of the wrist position. Also, I see players with the Eastern forehand grip, which can be okay for the lower contacts, but can also cause problems, again, at wrist position in higher contacts. And for that, I do recommend the hammer or continental grip, which will give less problems. This is a stronger grip, a stronger position, and for that I do recommend the hammer or continental grip. Now, point 2, racket position at contact. I know there are coaches who are asking to make a movement and they put a cone on the racket and you have to swing like this. Well, you will never play a good slice with a cone on your racket like this. I want you to have the racket enter straight and about, let's say, a 20-degree angle, depending on what kind of slice you want. If you want a faster slice, more power, your racket will be more straight. If you want more a floating slice to slow down the game, then you can have the racket a little more open and have a little higher ball, a slower ball. So between straight and about a 20-degree angle is the possibility, depending on what kind of ball you want. But don't forget, you don't use the cone on the racket to try to play a slice. Now the third step is the hand or wrist position at contact, but also during your swing. I want you to have a neutral hand position. This is, if I'm like this, now this is the neutral hand position. If I make a fist like this is a strong position, but it's also the neutral position. If I go to that hammer or continental grip and I take that position, you will see that I have now about a 125, 130 degree angle. So if I move my arm, you will see this is about 125, 130. The neutral position, this is a strong grip, which will give you more power and more control. This is not the radial deviation position, the 90-degree angle, the L shape. I know there are coaches who want you to start in that and to finish in that grip, in that position, the radial deviation position. I do not recommend that. There are also coaches who are asking to have the wrist cocked back here and also make that slice motion in that position during the whole stroke, which I also do not recommend. I do recommend the neutral position at contact in that 125, 130 degree angle. Now, it is possible in the future, I recommend for beginners and intermediate, to stay the whole slice in that neutral position, but in the future you will have more a starting radial deviation position, but the moment that you will release the racket, the racket will come in that neutral position, and from there you will have more the whole swing in that neutral position. Later on a higher level, you will start in that radial deviation, you will go to neutral, and you will even, like Federer, go over that neutral position in a more 150, 160 degree angle, cutting more the ball. But this is for the higher level. So for beginners, I do recommend that neutral position. Now, the swing path. I see a lot of coaches asking you to extend or swing towards target. Keep the racket on the left side of the body. You should be able to walk under the racket in the direction you want to play. You have to put a pull noodle and go with your strings, or a series of balls with your strings over that line in the direction. Well, I also do not recommend that. I want you to finish on the right side like this. As you know, there are 2 ways to slice. You have the cutting motion, more the Federer style, where you go and you cut more. Now if I make this movement to the ball, my arm will go across the body from left to right, naturally. If I have to cut the ball and then go in my direction, that's not comfortable. Yeah? So I have to move with my whole body to be able to stay over that pool noodle in the direction. Also the other way, the Djokovic way, where we pull, the ball is here, we pull the hand down, racket comes in the place of the hand, and as you can see, if I pull down, my racket also will go from left to right, or it will go across the body. So also, if I want to pull down and go in that direction, it's not comfortable, it will be hard to do. So the swing path will be from contact from left to right or across the body. So those were the 4 points. The hammer continental grip between straight and 20 degrees at contact depending on your slice. The neutral hand position for beginners and intermediate players during the whole stroke. Once you get better, we are going to use more the radial deviation and cutting more through the ball. And the 4th point is you want to go from left to right, which is a more natural way to make that backhand slice. So these were the 4 points I wanted to repeat. Thank you for watching. See you in another video.